Well, this man, Shelley Keeling, is angry. The 74-year-old was charged with assaulting a McCracken County deputy in this Walmart parking lot.
The whole situation was caught on camera. Then, just 14 days before his trial, the Commonwealth dropped the charges like it never happened.
But Keeling will tell you it happened. He remembers it well, and now he's heading back to court, this time federal, suing that deputy for assaulting him. It all started more than a year ago after a woman swiped Keeling's parking spot. This is Walmart security video, and this is Shelley Keeling waiting for a handicap parking spot.
And they pulled out to leave, and here come that woman seen me trying to get that spot.
She pulls in, so he parks next to her in a no parking zone. Over here, a Paducah police officer watching it all unfold. He walks to Keeling, turns on his camera.
We're not getting nowhere because see, you just want to give me a hard time.
No, I don't.
Because that white woman.
And I'm getting ready to go talk to her. You got out of the vehicle first, so I contacted you first. And I'm getting ready to have a conversation with her about courtesy.
She knew what she was doing. I told her. I said, hey, I'm waiting. And the people that left were so gracious. They said,
and I agree with that. And I'm getting ready to have everybody.
And let's have a good day then.
It was Mother's Day 2020. Keeling says he was in a good mood up until this point.
This says no parking right there.
Man, let me tell you something. We park on this all the time up here. Everybody will tell you that. We park on the motorcycles. They can park on here. They ain't even got one of these.
And this is not a handicap parking spot.
Man,
that is.
Well, I tell you what, make a move and I'm going to park over there. You're going to do one or the other. Now.
You can't make me.
Well, you can't make me. Write the ticket, man. I ain't got time to
Let me see your driver's license.
I ain't got time to talk to you. You're wasting my time.
You want to go to jail?
For what?
Disorderly conduct?
Man, I ain't no disorderly conduct because I don't talk to you like you got sense. I'm a 70-year-old man. You ain't going to get me for no disorderly conduct. And I'm veteran.
And I respect that.
No,
Thank
don't
you.
respect me.
Why did you take his parking spot?
I didn't even know it was his.
He had been sitting behind my police car for 3 minutes trying to get pulled in.
I didn't even know it was his.
While he's doing that, surveillance video shows McCracken County Deputy Jeffrey Hartman making his way toward Keeling. In this report, Hartman says he was sitting in his patrol car when he witnessed Keeling causing a scene, so he stepped in to help.
He's driving that right there.
And here is where we see Hartman for the first time on body cam video. The officer walks back to his patrol car, but the conversation continues between Keeling and Hartman.
73. I got my hand.
I'll call it. Hey, y'all, this white parking space. Somebody get a film. Camera.
373.
Don't grab me no more, man. Don't grab me no more.
373.
Go ahead and close my report to 510 break.
I didn't go to Vietnam for you to put your hands on me.
I've got a...
Keeling is a disabled Vietnam veteran. He hurt his back while overseas and is still in pain today.
He scared me, baby. He did.
He scared you?
Oh, yeah, he did. When he put his hands on me, ain't nobody ever done me like that in my life.
The surveillance video shows a different angle of what Keeling is talking about.
Here he is. Now I'm seeing these people behind him, see, walking. So I turn like this, Brianna. Hey, film this, man, film this. So he hooked me, see, with his right arm. He said, ain't gonna be no damn film today.
Minutes later, the store manager bans Keeling from Walmart, and the officer says he's free to go, no ticket.
Here's your ID.
Here I am, this man done slammed me, and I'm really mad, so now I go home.
He says he called Paducah police to make a complaint against the McCracken County deputy. The next day, court records show the deputy filed a citation accusing Keeling of assaulting him, originally labeled incorrectly in this report as an inmate assault on a corrections employee. In it, Deputy Hartman says, quote, Keeling, walking toward me, raised his arms in a fast motion as he was swinging at me. I grabbed Keeling by his arms, placed him up against the vehicle, and told him to just be calm. Keeling stated he was ready to fight at any time.
You cannot make an aggressive move against a peace officer. You're taught that all your life. Look at him and look at me at 153 pounds. What man in his right mind gonna swing at him?
I got this video from the Sheriff's Department through an open records request. It's the surveillance video I showed you earlier, but this time zoomed in and recorded off a monitor, not the original copy. A few months after this video, Deputy Hartman took the witness stand, testifying in front of a grand jury. They indicted Keeling for assaulting Hartman, and his case moved up to circuit court.
Well, I'm trying to keep it quiet in front of you, but man, it hurts. It hurts to live in a country where everybody hates you.
At his arraignment hearing in September, Keeling was a no-show, and the court charged him with failure to appear. The 74-year-old spent 13 days in jail, the last place he wanted to be during a pandemic. With help from his attorney, Keeling finally went in front of a judge, who released him with $0 bail. A couple weeks later, Keeling was back in jail, charged with bail jumping. After spending 2 more days behind bars, Keeling says they finally realized he wasn't supposed to be there, and they released him, this time for $100. Both of those charges were dropped. Meanwhile, the assault case against Keeling continued, with him refusing to take any plea deals.
Ain't no give up in my body. Can't be. You'll never see the day.
We've seen this from 2 angles now, neither of them very clear. When I asked for a copy of the deputy's body cam, I was told it didn't exist. Sheriff Matt Carter says Deputy Hartman was working security detail for Walmart at the time, which is why he either didn't turn it on or wasn't wearing one, although he was wearing his deputy uniform. After fighting the charge for more than a year, the case against Keeling was dropped 14 days before trial. Commonwealth's attorney Dan Bose says multiple attorneys in the office agreed they wouldn't be successful in court.
Dismissal would be a better outcome in this case than going through a jury trial, which we didn't think that we could win.
Now, Keeling is taking the case to federal court, accusing Deputy Hartman, the sheriff, and McCracken County of violating his constitutional rights.
It ain't really about Shelley Keeling, it's about the enlightenment, because it happens to others, gonna happen to others. And what I'm saying to you, it happens in small towns too. I just ain't dead.
I reached out to McCracken County Sheriff Matt Carter. In a statement, he said he's aware of the pending litigation and that it would be inappropriate for him to comment further. Quote, regardless, I have reviewed the incident and all actions were within policy and deny any allegations of wrongdoing by the deputy during this 3-second incident that occurred over a year ago. You can read his full statement and watch the surveillance and body cam footage online at WPSDLocal6.com. Just click on this story.